Hello there. Welcome to another edition of Nabs Connect, brought to you by Nabs Group, an exciting podcast that showcases insightful conversations that brings impact. I'm your host, Stephanie Na Oboshi Doku, and I have here with me Abraham, aka AB, and Kelvin as my guests. So our topic for the day is the myth and the reality surrounding working in the Gulf. We are going to dive right in, and I'm going to start with AB. So our first question will be: Is working in the Gulf only about making money?
Well,
Do you think it's the only factor that people consider when traveling to the Gulf
okay, so
is money?
money is not always the main reason why people get to work. Yeah, it might be the main reason because of bills, rents, and feeding families, but there are more bigger reasons underneath, like the impact one wants to create in the society, also the experience and the skill that one wants to acquire, and then also building a professional labor trend. You see, yes, so having a foreign exposure is also a major factor to it. Sometimes working locally, you have all the local experience, but when you go outside, you would have experiences that you've not even had before. Things, yeah, especially when it comes to machines and technology, you would get machines and technologies that you've not even seen in your local market. Yeah, so money is not always the problem. There are bigger reasons to it than money, like the skill, the impact, and impacting lives and societies as well. Yeah.
Okay. Calvin, do you have anything to add?
Yes, I think basically the motive of traveling to some of these countries, falls on, two or three things. The let's take the typical or the ordinary Ghanaian traveling to the Gulf. The motive is one, lifestyle, two, money. Because he or she has heard that Dubai is a flashy country. There are beautiful things there, so he wants to go and see what is there. But then again, we should also understand that you can see some of these things when you are not working. When you are not working, you may not be able to get to it. You get there to see it, but then if you don't have money to explore, or to buy, or to get to where this, for instance, these shopping malls are. Basically, it's as you are still in Ghana. So some of these things, yes, experience counts. You get to see some of these things, and then it motivates you and all that. But then the reality is that you need to get hold of a working experience, so that your going there wouldn't be a nuisance to yourself, to your dependent, and everybody. So this is what I think. We should the ordinary Ghanaian should focus on work, and then when you get paid, you can be able to fund the lifestyle that you want to
Yeah.
live. You understand? Yes. So I think that's where that I do agree on so many stuff
People
on that.
usually think about the luxury side of it, like working in Dubai, for instance. They only think about the luxury aspects of it, the malls, the nice places you get to, experience, forgetting the actual reason why they are traveling, which is to work,
Yes. So
earn money.
if you recall, whenever I'm engaging some candidates who wants to travel to the Gulf, what I do tell them is that you go there to work, and out of this work, that's when you get the money to fund your lifestyle that you want to live. You understand? Because we have the big people in the society where they go there to do so many stuffs. But then with you, the average Ghanaian who wants to go there, try as much as you can to go there with some trade where you will be able to fund so many things all by yourself. Men call enko so me call na ho efe Nina isika. A whole yefe. Nina isika. So a whole year of fena or iska, you understand? So I mean, yes, we do hear, yet we do hear people do say, oh, and I know, yes, if you, yes, yes, I heard the whole effect. But then, if you don't have the means to live in there, my guy, because you understand?
All right. Thank you guys for your submission. So, Calvin, the second question will come to you. Are all recruitment agencies scams? Usually, the usual myth is that every agency charging fees or recruiting overseas is fraudulent.
I mean, yeah. So when I hear some of these stuffs, I ask myself so many questions. One would ask, I mean, how do you? Yes, some are scammers. Yes, I wouldn't say we don't have scammers in the system. We do, but then the right opportunity is being given to each and every one to explore. For instance, maybe you are at Seshi. A company comes there to do a radio ad. You heard of it, and then you want to call to inquire about the processes. So try as much as you can. If you want to travel, prepare yourself well. Get to the right people, and it will give you the right routine and route for you to pass on and get to wherever you want to go. What you say?
Can we discuss some of the red flags candidates should watch out for when looking for recruitment agencies to travel with? Some of the red flags.
So I think let me add a bit to what AB just said. First of all, I think some of these red flags are which you need to watch out is before contacting an agent, get to know the permanent place of these companies. Because you can't just reach out to somebody online and then start chatting the person. Yes, that conversation can start from there, but then again, follow up with a call and then meet the person in person. Go to their offices or go to their locations, because traveling is just not about sitting in the flight. It's a process. So once you started the process by way of talking to the person, chatting with the person, the next thing should be his or her location. Go to their location. So when you get to some of these places, your instinct can tell you, Charlie, I belong to this place or not.
That's true.
Because you get to your location, you see that the place is dusty, everything is awkward. Massa, from there now we will say, you are but you get to some offices, you can see that offices it's well structured. People try as much as you can see be a nipa na you only be interrupted. Charlie na then you call da be na oba and all that. We be catch so me visa puni and I'm about orientation and I feel na me so meba. So then you be able to see one or two things. So I belong to this place or not. Again, some offices also can be flashy, very flashy, yet they are nothing to write home about.
That's true.
So some of these things, as a traveler or a potential traveler, these are some of the things that you need to look out for, so that you don't fall into the bad hands of these people. And again, I do tell people that if you are desperate, do not travel. And we seek a don't settle for less, or do not travel. Calm yourself down, because why desperate? Unya Togo crowd beko, unya Niger crowd beko.
They just want to jackpot.
Agree, jackpot is good. Jackpot is good, but then once desperation set in, my guy, men call. If be it we oba or your bema or desperation setting in, men call, because no. Flyer be obi who Facebook be audi etire. Flyer be obi who Instagram be audi. Flyer be obi who TikTok be audi etire. Na usika na yede ben kwa na yede ben eko, but again always says why don't you do something here in your homeland? What you say? So if you are desperate, sister, brother, menko, when you're desperate now, pay genuine traveling advisor, you come to us. Nabs, your doors are open. What you say? We will be able to help you. So then our person ticketing, visa, acquisition, and all that. Ebe assist na ya currently I hear Nabs office. you issue direct Dubai visas our office direct. You understand?
Yeah.
Into nya fiansa na or third party be one and some no abeje no so akwaje that's na Charlie and Tuesday kita na person the corner because of monetary conversations now cost you 3 months, you know, you don't even, you know, you got to travel again. But then if you get to the right people, my God, Charlie, you back up. I'm on what all. Wise and so I think these are some of the submissions I made to me. I share on that topic.
Thank you so much. So the next subject I want us to delve into is this is very common within our society. The usual myth that working in the Gulf is more like trying to find the word to use, more like slavery. Yes, people get mistreated there. You don't have any right there. You are restricted. Abi, what do you think about that? We have to clear this thing out there.
Just yesterday, I was telling somebody that there's this great misconception about the Gulf country being scary, or let's use the word slavery. Yeah, but I think in every country there is a labor law, and that is the more reason every employment comes with an employment contract, so that the employee knows what he is signing out for. Yes, so you going out there knows you are going with these benefits, and this is what you are receiving at the end of the month. Yeah, so you have your rights. There is labor law that works in every country, and there are labor commissions everywhere where you can submit your cases to when you are being maltreated, or company is going against the contract you sign. Every contract you sign with the company binds you with the company, so you can hold the company responsible on what you signed for. That is what they issued out for you. Yes, so the Gulf country being scary or enslaving people, I think it's a misconception we need to clear from the minds of people. Yeah, working in the Gulf, people have gone there and they have testified to the fact that they've made it in life and gained some foreign experiences. And most of the companies out in the Gulf there are not just Gulf based, but some are some are international companies that have settled in the Gulf. So yes, they have that European or that Asian treatment, or those American treatment. Yes, so that is a misconception. Maybe you should check the Nabs Facebook page or the TikTok page to hear testimonies for yourself. With that, I think you can believe, because these people are there working. They are free, and they are working with much freedom. They have their rights. Even their passports are with them, that they can do anything they want. Like, you see, and there is one thing that we also need to clear. Every country has their morals. There are some, they have their morals that you don't go against.
Yeah.
And most of these Gulf countries are Islamic nations that they have morals. They have morals like not drinking of alcohol, smoking. These are highly prohibited in some of these countries. So if you are somebody who are into this kind of act, you can stay in some of these companies, some of these countries, and you think they are infringing on your rights. No, but their country also have their morals that they need to follow. So yes, going there, you need to follow some of these morals, and then you adjust yourself to it. Yes. So some of these misconceptions are individual behaviors, that's or individual characters that we need to work on ourselves. Yeah.
Thank you.
So let me also chip in this. Let's not think my enjoying say some of these companies, you know, more treaty and Crawford. You hear some testimonies from people. So you call, you know, the question here is, and then I call so and sana sa eyobekoso. Did you sign with the right people? And if no, they are, then sorry to you. But if yes, they are, I think that you are on the right path, because I don't want to mention some companies, but then I'm sure 100% your candidate I deploy or the last 2 weeks. I mean, normally Sundays in Kwana or shift no. Dubai airport. He works at the Dubai with the electrical department. So he focuses on the main tower that controls the whole airport as electrician.
Wow.
And then he was deployed by Nabs. So such a professional, you can't look at him in the face and say you maltreat that person. Because he will tell you in the face, gentlemen, I know my left from my right before, and I know what I signed for before getting in here. That's why I said in my earlier submission, say, men can say some companies, treat in Crofonisa, but then, ABA, what did you sign for? If you sign for the right thing, you'll be saved. But if you sign for something can be adjusted, what can be done about it for you to, also end that. Some even don't sign at all. You understand? So let's all be guided by some of these things. Just as I'm saying, as Nabs group, we will say it's all right. No, we do hear some of these conversations here and there, but then again, we move in swiftly to intervene on some of the candidates' behalf. So Antenna, that is it.
Thank you so much.
You.
Patience. So at this juncture, we'll go for a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Nabs Connect. Before we went on break, we were discussing the Ghanaian perspective on golf employment, and I'd like to add my take on that. I remember I had a conversation with one of our past candidates in Saudi, and he was telling me, it was a weekend on Friday, he was telling me they had a party to attend. And I was surprised because we all know that in Saudi, nothing of such, happens over there. Like clubbing, entertainment is kind of restricted. So he went on to tell me how much they're having fun over there. They can go to the beach, club, all kind of entertainments that we used to think that in Saudi you can't enjoy any of those. So this is something that has to be cleared. It's something that has to be discussed more for people to get that awareness that Saudi or the Gulf countries is not like we
like Lions Den.
No. Yes.
It's not like Lions Den, or it's not like a restricted country where you can't have fun or people
course.
Go in there to. So let's ask ourselves, what will motivate Cristiano Ronaldo to go to Saudi? It's because of and then he's enjoying more than anything. You understand? The energy also, the perception is so. How do you want to mean we, brah, sister? Be because of be. So I agree with you, madam.
Yeah. Saudi is trying so hard to, incorporate the cultural differences. And I know when is the next World Cup coming up?
2030.
And Saudi is hosting. Yes.
2030, Saudi is hosting. And then believe you me, they will bring so many things on board. They will bring so many, because Qatar did same, and then once it's going back to that region, they will try as much as they can to raise another bar.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? So it's not like
they're trying to make some of their laws and rules flexible.
Yes, for people who have this mentality that how they master into me, or how they no, for them to abide by.
So that's not always the case. That myth is not. It's never true. It's never true. Okay, so our final topic for discussion is the experience. Do you think anyone going to work in the Gulf country needs experience before they can travel to work?
I think it's no. The no is that, I mean, there are some industries that requires experience, and then there are some also that, I mean, when you get in there, you be trained as I mean, somebody without experience. When you get in there, you be trained. But talk of experience, engineering, and this I mean, the engineering field, the construction field. I mean, you may need a bit of experience to be able to, I mean, move in there. For instance, a carpenter.
Yeah.
You can't just say I'm not a carpenter, but I want to go to Saudi as a carpenter. No.
Some
You,
people think once you have, once you are going to be trained on the job, you can just, even though you don't have the
and
experience or the skills.
and then I could Jubilee House and I could carpenter. You want to say with me? You can't do it because you need to have some experience.
Yeah.
I mean, on the job before you can be able to do it. You can go in there as a helper and then learn from there. That is doable. But then for you to say so, me person me yeah, maybe a mechanical engineer. Hey, now when find a car now, now
Yeah.
eco to choose an man baby. So you need to have some sort of experience before you be able to, I mean, move in there. And there are some job also that requires no experience. I mean, I mean like laundry industry, the cleaning and all that. I mean, you don't need experience. BRB, you can just move in there and then, I mean, fit yourself in. So it's not always the case that you need to be experienced there before you can move into the golf industry or the GCC enclave. If you have the experience, I mean, based on what you know or what you can do, it's being tailored to you or the industries that you want to go in there. You can get it. But then those without experience, yes, I mean, warehouse assistant and all that. I mean, out and in out boundaries and all that. You can get some of these jobs which requires no experience for you to, I mean, fit yourself in there, madam. Thank you so much.
My boss have said it all. So just like the local market, that's where non-skilled labor non-skilled labor requires no experience. It seems like the golf, where non-skilled labor like cleaners, laborers need no experience as well. Yeah, so no, you don't need. It's not always the case that you need experience to work in the golf. No.
All right, so at this juncture, we'll thank you for joining us on today's episode. We'll come your way again another time, and we hope that this conversation has been insightful. If they have any final words.
Okay, so uh, my final words to you out there: the Gulf countries are not a scary place or like a lion's den as you think. Yes, like during our submissions, my boss and my sister said, you have that freedom to live, and you have the free will, you have your rights as well. There is a labor law binding you and the company, so you have everything at your disposal to work and have that freedom and liberty to be yourself. So I would want to clear that misconception that give it a try. Take testimonies from others who have been there, and then you will see what we are telling you is the real truth.
Okay. Tell them.
Yeah, so I think let me touch on the red flags where, I mean, candidates should be caution or be careful about their, I mean, spendings, and then also, I mean, the real people or the right people. I mean, I said earlier on that who is right and who is wrong gets to the vicinity of the, I mean, location of the, I mean, of the office. Ask one or two people from there. Based on that, I think you'll be able to, I mean, draw conclusions for yourself and know that, okay, this place is the right place for me to, I mean, invest my, I mean, my money in there or not. If you go there and then, I mean, don't just be in the haste. Take some time and then do your personal background investigation, and then right from there you'll be able to tell that I am certain and clear that these people will be able to lead me to wherever I want to go. So this is my piece of, I mean, advice to the general public out there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So remember, great ideas start with real conversations, and real impacts comes from action. Until next time, stay inspired and keep moving forward. See you again next time. Bye.